Welcome to her story, where every tale is a journey into the untold, the unexpected, and the unforgettable. Tonight, we unravel a story of power, temptation, and the one rule that should never be broken. She was a woman who had everything: wealth, influence, and an unshakable reputation. But when she met her, everything changed. Was it destiny, a mistake, or something far more dangerous? Stay with me until the end, because this is a story you won't forget. The unwritten rule. The first rule of corporate success: never get personally involved. For Evelyn Carter, a 40-year-old CEO known for her unshakable poise, this rule had been the foundation of her career. She built an empire on discipline, intelligence, and a reputation so polished that no one dared to question her, until Sophie Bennett arrived. Sophie wasn't like the others. At 27, she was sharp, ambitious, and had a habit of smiling at the wrong moment, especially when Evelyn was being difficult. She never fumbled under pressure, never hesitated to challenge an idea, and worst of all, she didn't seem the least bit intimidated by Evelyn. Perhaps that was why Evelyn kept noticing her. It started with small things. The way Sophie tucked her wavy chestnut brown hair behind her ear when she was deep in thought. The way she bit her lip while reviewing contracts, completely unaware of the effect it had on anyone watching. The way her hazel eyes lingered on Evelyn just a second too long, when she thought no one would notice. Evelyn noticed. She told herself it was nothing. But then came the night that changed everything. The rule break. A late meeting had turned into drinks, and drinks had turned into this. The sleek, black Rolls-Royce pulled up outside Evelyn's penthouse, city lights flickering against rain-streaked windows. "It's late," Evelyn said, more to herself than Sophie. Sophie smirked, leaning back against the leather seat. "Are you going to send me home or invite me in?" A dangerous question. Evelyn had spent years keeping control, maintaining an untouchable image. One misstep, one headline, and everything she built could crumble. But when Sophie stepped out of the car, waiting expectantly, Evelyn didn't send her away. Inside, the penthouse felt too quiet. Sophie wandered toward the floor-to-ceiling windows, watching the rain. "Do you ever let yourself stop?" she asked softly, swirling the deep red wine in her glass. Evelyn exhaled, setting her own drink down. "Stopping isn't how I got here." Sophie turned, stepping closer. "And where exactly are you now?" The space between them was razor-thin, charged with something neither wanted to say aloud. It was reckless. It was a mistake. And yet, when Sophie reached out, tugging lightly at the lapel of Evelyn's navy blue blazer, the older woman didn't pull away. A challenge, a test, a line waiting to be crossed. Outside, the city continued without them. But inside, for the first time in years, Evelyn Carter broke her own rule. And just like that, the rule was broken. But what happens next? Is this the start of something undeniable, or the beginning of a downfall? One thing is certain: power and desire can never coexist without consequence. If you were in her position, would you have walked away, or would you have done exactly the same? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to her story for more narratives that blur the lines between right and wrong, love and obsession. Until next time, keep your secrets close, because you never know when they might become your next story.